Hey guys, I am ForeverAGame. Welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Quest XI's Echoes of an Elusive Age Part 132. In the last episode, we finished the Altar of Reverie, I believe, maybe that's what it's called. But in this episode, we're going to do... let's go to Chateau Felix again, at dusk. Let's try it. We're just gonna do more, because we can't fight the blind hatred or whatever. So, oh hello, you're in the party. You really are a marvel. Mother, I promise I'll never wander off on any silly old adventures again. I couldn't bear to be away from you even for a second. Dear me, what in the world has gotten into Jessica? She's been a model daughter, obedient, pleasant, and respectful. It's most disconcerting. The Jessica I know is willful, argumentative, and utterly incapable of doing what she's told. I tried to stop her setting out on her little adventure, but she insisted on avenging her brother's death. And now she's some mild-mannered do-gooder all of a sudden. It's odd in the extreme. In fact, it's downright upsetting. How could I get my daughter back? Wait, I'm reminded of something a certain traveling salesman once told me. He said that there were books capable of changing the personality of anyone who read them. I'm sure you visit all sorts of places in your travels. If you happen to find a book that might give me my daughter back, I know I could reward you handsomely. Rosalind, who's standing into the sunset at Chateau Felix, wants you to seek out a book that will restore her daughter Jessica to her usual spunky self. Wonderful. I can tell you weren't the type to abandon others in their hour of need. Now, as I mentioned, when she herself, my daughter, is energetic, strong-willed, and very active indeed, if you could find a tome that might turn her back into that sort of person, I would be eternally grateful. The salesman I spoke of mentioned a kingdom in Eliahan. Perhaps you might look there. Who the hell is where the hell is Eliahan? It's very strange. Apparently Jessica was happily adventuring with her companions when suddenly she started missing her mother so much that she burst into tears. When she heard her mother and I hurried here to see if she was alright. Welcome to Chateau Felix. To be honest, I'm still reeling from the shock of seeing Jessica in tears. She was bawling like a child, so I let her curl up here and take a cat nap. In the meantime, I sent a message to her mother to come pick her up. Anyway, for a change of pace, how would you like to take a I've already taken the personality test. I've already taken the personality test. I don't want to take it again. I don't want to take it again. Like, no. I'm not doing that. Okay, so I don't know where Eliahan is. Eliahan? I'm assuming it's somewhere in one of these. Wheelbrook, Brisclady Mansion, Hidden Valley, Baremoses Castle, Cannock Castle, Tantangel Castle, Revival Tenton. It's not giving Eliahan. Okay, so miscellaneous. Give me a draconian quest. No. Where are the quests? Where are my quests? Info? Quest catalog. Okay. So, what do we have underway? We have Mother Knows Best, Maps About Maps, and Infinite Potential. So, you've been asked by Patty to find a book that will help Erinn regain the belief that she's worthy. You'll find it in a place that's stored by chivalry and knightly know-how. Huh. Okay. So we're just gonna go somewhere else, because I have no idea what to do. Hidden Valley. I don't know where Eliahan is. Ooh, I have no idea. Okay, hello. Who does this monster think it is making me run around like this? Why, if I were only 40 years younger, I'd be able to muster up the energy to wallop it with Zapple. That'd put an end to its antics. Listen, you rotten nuisance. We don't take kindly to strangers around here, and even less kindly to monsters. So if you think we're going to let you get up to no good in our village, you've got another thing coming. Look at that horrible creature. Goodness knows how it managed to slip into the village. I'll tell you one thing, though. If it touches so much as a hair on my boy's head, I'll turn it into a puddle of glue. I'd like to speak to you. The minute that horrible blue blob turned up here, Eliza disappeared. I just can't believe a coincidence. We need to catch that disgusting thing and get it to tell us what it's done to her. Wow, go away, don't hurt me. Please, you have to listen to me. I know I look and sound like a slime, but I'm actually a gooman just like you. My name's Eliza. I'm just a regular girl from the village. I wanted to practice my magic, so I used a spell called Morph to turn myself into a slime, but then a horrible monster appeared out of the goo. Put a curse on me, then slurped off. Now I can't seem to change back to the girl I used to be. It's a big problem. The goomans who live here are responsible for looking after someone important, so they're very suspicious of outsiders, especially monsters. I don't know what they're going to do if they catch me, but it won't be pretty. I have to lift the curse that monster oozed on me. Please, I know it's an unusual request, but will you help me? Liza wants you to help transform her back into her human self. Yep. Well, you great. You have a goo heart. You know what? Now I don't suppose you've ever heard of an item known as the Supreme Sage's Gift. It's supposed to be filled with a holy power that can ungoo all sorts of nasty spells, and I've heard you can build it using a fun-size forge. Oh, God! Blah, blah, blah. Dispel a nasty curse. Goo and forge the staff and bring it to me. I should be able to give the villagers a slip until you get back. Great, 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 great. God forbid I just fought a monster. Our most valuable treasure is kept down this way, but there's no question of letting anyone through here while there's a monster loose in the village. Great, 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 great. The fun-size forge. How wonderful. Okay. Let's go use the fun-size forge, I guess. Can I use it in here? No, of course I can't. Can I use the fun-size forge in any of these buildings? Like, is there... No. Please let there be a fun-size forge somewhere. Please let me be able to forge something in here. I fear that won't be the case. No. Okay, great, great, great. Cool, 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 cool. Okay. Let's go zoom somewhere, I guess. Magic. Zoom. Take me to the Hotto Step campsite. That's the one next to it. Next to, like, here. It's just a bit of ways, but I did not feel like walking. Okay. Campfire. Yes, camp. The fun-size forge. So we need to make the Supreme Staff. Forge weapon. I would like to make... Is it a heavy wand? Maybe it's a light wand. Nope, I can't make it. What do you mean? Miscellaneous. Quest catalog. For Eliza. Make a Supreme Sage's Staff with the fun-size forge. I'm trying. Maybe it's an accessory? No. Let's look through all of this. No, 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 no. 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 Weapon. No, 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 no. Maybe it's a spear? No. Is it a sword? It is not a sword. It is not a great sword. It is not a knife. It is not a boomerang. It is not a wand. The Supreme Sage's Staff. Like, it's just not here. So we cannot go do this. Okay. Okay, we cannot do the fun-size forge. Okay, so... Quest catalog. Let's try... Okay. Dragon Quest 11S Infinite Potential quest. What do I need to do that? Where is the book? There's a golden spark Gallipolis. Okay. The self-help book, that's what it kind of was making me think of, because I remembered seeing the self-help book, but I was not sure. Gallipolis. So we need to go to Gallipolis to get the self-help book. So, take me to Gallipolis. Is this the city where the castle is closed at night? I think that may be the case. Ooh, that pisses me off. Oh, it genuinely does. We now have to go waste our money to go sleep at the inn. Or leave the city and go sleep at the campsite, but I'm not going to do that. Sleep. Stay overnight. Do I have to spend money to do that? That pisses me off that this stupid castle is not open at night. I don't really care if it's practical or if it's, like, realistic that it's not open at night. I don't care. I don't. This is a video game. Let me in. Okay, so the left of the bed. I think it's this one. There is a golden sparkle somewhere. Is it this one? Prince Varys' progress, blah blah blah. Oh no, that's the Sultan's kit. Oh, here it is. What luck! Hero finds to be a king. You find the book Patty wanted Erinn to read. Head back to Quester's Rest and hand it over. Cool. Okay, what about the other one? Quest catalog. Dragon Quest 11. Mother knows best. Elihan is Erdrick's home from Dragon Quest 3. Okay. Zoom. Tickington. I would have never known that. I would have never known that. So we need to go to Erdrick. There. And then bam. Blah, blah, blah. Let's go. Hopefully we'll be able to finish more than one this episode, if this is the case. So I would like to go to Erdrick's future home from Dragon Quest 3 at the Altar of Salvation. So, and it said some old man. Is it this one or the other one? All I can hear are the wedding bells, perfect couple. Ortega's rough around the edges. Ortega. What a relief, I was terrified in the world that its mother hated my poor boy. Now we can go ahead with the wedding. My blah blah blah, the wedding. Immune to the curse. Yes. You're looking for books that can change people's personalities? You're a wily one, aren't you? How did you know? It's true, I have a certain tome I always keep about my person. I swear by it, in fact. But since you were smart enough to sniff out my secret, I'm going to pass it on to you. Hero receives the champion's code. I've never told anyone this before, but the truth is that however courageous my son may be, I'm a natural-born coward. Or at least I was until I read that book. It totally changed my life. One day I was a lily-livered wreck, and next I was calm, cool, and collected. Well, I say that. Hearing all the horrible stuff they're saying about my boy got me pretty worked up, but all's well that ends well, eh? Yay, we did it. So, let's go to whichever one I find first. Not that one. Chateau Felix. Yes. I'm assuming we'll have to fight something. But I'm hoping it won't be that bad. Here's your book, Jessica's mom. Ah, I spy an improving looking volume in your hands. Might you have found the book that will give me the daughter back I know and occasionally love? Yes. Wonderful. What might the title be, pray tell? The Champion's Code, you say. Well, shall we get Jessica to read it? Yes. Well, she certainly is a champion of sorts. Yes, let's have her take a look, shall we? Rosalind has Jessica read the Champion's Code. So how are you feeling, dear? Girl, blimey, Mom, what you doing here? If you're worried about me avenging Alistair, don't be. I'm all set up to chop whoever got him clean in two with... I really hate the accent. I really hate the accent via text. Oh, this bloke you brought with you anyway. Don't look like much. What's it got is... or parted... Why has he got his hair parted like Angelo's for? Don't you know not to take fashion tips off that lemon? Is that the main character? What have we done? This isn't the Jessica I know. Hurry up and find the book that will occasionally restore her to her true self, will you? Is this not her? Girl! Yes. Girl! She read the book. Okay. So I guess we'll have to go find a third book. No, I don't want to do the personality test. So we need to go find a third book. Dragon Quest, Mother Knows Best. Then... the correct book is located in Quester's Rest. Great. Cool. Okay, yay. Like, Jesus. Why do I need 2 books? Okay, where is the book in Quester's Rest? This looks like a curious book that can change the reader's personality. The Girl's Own Annual. Yay. Doesn't seem to be anything of much interest. Hello. I like her look with the blue hair. She looks cool. Ah, there you are, hon. Well, how'd it go? Did you find the book on how to be a king? Yes. Here, hands over how to be a king. Great, you got it. To be a king. Yep, that sounds like the one, all right. Now to have Erinn take a good look. Patty hands Erinn the book and she begins leafing through the pages. A true king should never lose sight of who they really are, no matter what happens. A true king takes responsibility of the well-being of his people. He must never forget what he owes to others. If a king loses his pride, his subjects will suffer, and a king who makes his subjects suffer is unworthy of his honored role. I see. So when a king loses his pride, it makes life hard to his subjects. Yes, I can see that. It's just like when an innkeeper loses their pride, their guests suffer for it. Which means I have to be making my guests suffer terribly with all my moping. What kind of innkeeper am I? I almost lost sight of the thing that matters to me. My customers. Ooh, that book worked like a charm. Erinn's got her old spark back. Everything's going to be okay. We owe it all to you. Here's a little something by the way of thanks. A vial of Sainted Soma. Putting the smile back on someone's face might not seem like the greatest thing you've ever achieved, but trust me, Erinn's smile is really something special. It makes everyone happy. Take it from me, when Erinn was down in the dumps, so was everybody else. It knocked the wind out of all our sails. Now she's got her mojo back, we can all breathe a sigh of relief. You're the best, thanks. Yay! Infinite potential. Head back to Quester's Rest and hand the book to Patty, and we did it. Yay. That it? I just know everything's going to be alright. Putting the smile back on somebody's blah blah blah. All our sales. Everybody got her mojo back. Blah blah blah. If I'm not smiling, neither are they. The good. What good are rewards and accolades if you forget something as simple as that? Yay. Happy to have the old Erinn back. Yay. A dastardly plot. Wonder what the matter with the innkeeper was. Whatever, she's over it. Yay. Such a good relief to see a smile back on Erinn's face. Yay! I'm sure that has something to do with probably the plot of Dragon Quest IX. But we need to take ourselves back to Chateau Felix. It's not this one. To Dragon Quest, is this 8? Or 9? 8? I think this is 8. I think this is Dragon Quest 8, actually. I could be wrong, whatever. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Here. I spy an improving looking volume. Might have found the book that will give me my daughter back. What might the title be? No, not that one. The other one. What have we done? That's not the book I wanted to give her. No. The publication of Guns and Buns? No. Girl's Own Annual? Yes. Jessica was certainly an active child. Yes, this may be the sort of book that would appeal to her. Why don't we give it a try? Rosalind has Jessica read the Girl's Own Annual. How are you feeling, Jessica dear? Mother, what are you doing here? Wait, I know. You're here to tell me to stop thinking about avenging Alistair, aren't you? Well, forget it. I'm not giving up, and I'm not going home with you, and that's the end of it. I will have my revenge. It's my destiny, and no one can stop me. You're really not going to listen to a word I say, are you? How did you end up so pig-headed, I wonder? You're one to talk. When do you ever listen to anything anyone says? Well. Hey, what are you laughing at? There's no doubt about it. This is the Jessica I know. Thank you so much. Here, you've more than earned this. Who receives a goddess whip? Is anyone going to tell me what's going on here? Don't worry about it, dear girl. Here, let me take a good look at you. You're acting like a real weirdo, Mother. You do know that, right? I'm truly grateful. I was worried my daughter might have been lost to me forever. As to what might explain her sudden change of personality, one of her companions told me it might have been the result of a monster's curse. Be sure not to run into the same monster, won't you? Yay! We did 2 of them this episode. I love that for me. Okay, well, bye. I'm not used to my mother being so nice. It's unnerving. Yay, you got your daughter back. You're gonna spend more time with her and then head home. Blah, blah, blah. A monster. Yay! I'm not taking the personality test. I'm not doing it. Like, it was right. Like, it was sick. Okay, so... Bam, we've done both of those. Have we not done all of these? Miscellaneous. No. Info. Quest catalog. Mad about maps. Everyone hates this map so much. For Eliza, we need to do the Fun Size Forge. Okay, so I think we just need to start going to places. The Room of Revival. Sure. We'll at least get the quest. We may not finish it, but we'll at least get the quest. Do you see the 5 statues over there? They represent the 5 tribes, one of which we are chosen as the form in which to be reborn. Beginning with the one next to me, they are in order of a wetling, a dwarf, an elf, a poppet, and an ogre. My plan was to be reborn as an ogre, the most powerful of the tribes, at least in terms of brute strength, but I do not want to be a troll at all. There's a different altogether. Oh god, I wouldn't want to be any of these things. I guess I'd want to be the... Ooh. I guess the wetling? What is the other one? Wetling, dwarf, elf, poppet, ogre. Wetling, dwarf... Hold on. Wetling, elf... Wetling, dwarf, elf... Wetling, dwarf, elf, poppet, ogre. Like, I'd want to be a wetling, I guess. Like, Jesus, that's terrible. We come from a village named Tenton. It's a place situated on a remote island where we have been free to live our lives in peace until now. But then everything changed. One day, without the slightest warning, a horde of monsters descended upon the village and burned it to the ground. We lost both our lives in the carnage, along with many of our kith and kin. As they were wrenched from our bodies, our spirits heard a voice from above. It told us that we had a destiny to fulfill and that we were to be reborn as members of one of the 5 tribes. The same voice led us here and then suddenly was gone. It was that of a fiend appeared and announced himself as the Revivalist. He told us that he would not permit us to be reborn from one of the 5 tribes, but that we must instead take the form of monsters. As you might imagine, this was none too tempting an offer. Thus we find ourselves stuck. To rid this room of the monsters who occupy it, the Revivalists must be hunted down and defeated. But in our current form, this feat is beyond us. Please, will you come to our aid? Sure. Now as to the whereabouts of the fiend, before vanishing, he declared that he was determined to find an instrument called the Lyre of Ire. As to his appearance, he takes the form of an old man. Should you find such a figure acting suspiciously on the trail of the lyre, the chances that you have found your man. All we can do is wish the very best of luck. Please, we beg of you, find him and defeat him. Only then will we be able to be reborn and fulfill our destiny. The Lyre of Ire. I don't remember. I remember seeing it, but I don't remember where that was. Want to make a splash? Be a merman. I don't see the point of being a wetling. We're way better looking, and they don't even have the tails. Grubba Dubba, fancy being a grublin, do ya? It's better than being born an old dwarf, that I guarantee. Grublins fight hard and they play hard. Grubba Dubba do. Blah blah blah, mate. You want to be a lump mage? Oh, these are the monsters. The tribes are the statues behind them. Being a lump mage is the best. If you ever meet anyone you don't like, you can just put a horrible curse on them. Mwah mwah, kiss your old life goodbye and be reborn as a kisser. Come on, what are you waiting for? With a sweet set of lips like yours, you'd be a natural pucker. Mwah. Grr, troll good, be troll, troll best. Rubbish, ogre weak, troll strong, better smash with a club, fun, grr. I don't see what the elf looks like, but I think I would still choose wetling. Okay, where is the Lyre of Ire? Dragon Quest 11, Lyre of Ire. Lyre of Ire is the first Tickington quest. Is in Gallenholm. Is it this one? Gallenholm. I mean, we might as well do this, like, we're here. The episode may be a bit long, maybe a bit short, but I think we could do this. So I'm assuming it's this old man. When we fled the invasion, that was made the old man. More than I could bear. Monsters. This man. Thanks to the generations. Music strings. It's one of this old man. Erdrick. No. Where is the old man? Where's the old man with the lyre? Hello? Sacred duty. Far too busy for idle chatter. Maybe it's not in Gallenholm? Maybe this man. The Revivalist. Friend, you find yourself in the presence of the one, the only, the Revivalist. Hallelujah. I'm a seeker friend, and right now I'm seeking the Lyre of Ire, so I can bring all the monsters into the field. But wait, the Holy Spirit speaks to me. What's that it says? The soul I see before me has been sent by some troublemakers from Tented to drive out my monstrous ministry, devils, sinners, heathens. Our mission here is sacred, friend. We're under orders from a higher power. Praise his name, hallelujah. That's right, I've been chosen, but if you want to take one marked by greatness by the big man himself, be my guest. Beat me and my flock, and I will find us another corner to preach on. The Revivalist draws near. Okay, this lineup should be fine. We're going to do That's a More. Then we are going to do a Revamp, an Axes of Evil, and a Kazam. Come on, Jade. We can do this. Mwah. I feel like this shouldn't be that bad, because he doesn't look that crazy. So I feel like this should be somewhat easy. Oh, but he's calling for backup. Maybe that's where the issue will appear. Oh, it's gonna be all of them. Kabuff! That's sick. Okay, that's fine. Magic barrier. Oh, great. Okay, so this is where the trouble's going to appear. Axis of Evil. Okay, that's still good. Sylvando. Let's do a pink pirouette. Jade can do a hip drop on the Revivalist. Hendrik can do an Axis of Evil on the Revivalist. And Rab can do a crack on all the enemies. Jade's wounds have been healed. Pink pirouette. Oh, that was good damage. Yay! So I don't think this will be that difficult, to be honest. Yay! Swoosh. Okay, yeah, we're fine. Why does Hendrik have a wall of light? Is that like an item he has? A wicked grin? Yay! Axis of Evil. Yay! Bam. That wasn't that hard. That wasn't difficult at all. It wasn't that hard. That wasn't hard. Yay! Rab to level 53! And he learned Kamikaze. We're not going to use our skill points, because I think the skill tree looks weird in this one. The Revivalist. I lost, but I was chosen, wasn't I? I thought if only I kept the faith, my flock would keep those sinners from Tenton being born again. Guess sometimes believing ain't enough. Ugh. The Revivalist is no more. Head back to the revival room and speak to the spirit of the young man from Tenton. What did those people from Tenton do that was so bad? Like, Jesus. They were massacred and then they had to be revived as monsters? Like, Jesus, what did they do? They probably didn't do anything. Room of Revival. I wonder if we're gonna see them again in the 10-10 level. Like, revived. Oh, she's gone. Oh, never mind. Here she is. Hello. At long last, our true quest can begin. What lies ahead, I do not know. I have lost friends and family. In truth, I am afraid. One thing I am certain, I will never forgive those black-hearted beasts for what they did. Whatever form we might now take, we will always hold Tenton in our hearts. That will not change, nor will my resolve. I swear we will have our revenge. You defeated the Revivalist. Go to the room of Revival and deliver the good news. The monsters are gone. You did it, did you not? You defeated the Revivalist. Finally, we can be reborn as members of one of the 5 tribes and set out to discover what our destinies might be. New lives stretched before us. We owe it all to you. Please take this. Here receives a pair of all-weather earrings. As to where life will take us from here, I cannot say, nor do I know why our village was attacked. I have countless questions, but few answers. But if a higher power has granted us another chance at life, we must live it to the fullest for the sake of our kith and kin who lost theirs. And whatever our destiny proves to be, we will grab it with both hands. Rebirth, rebuffed. Yay! Is this one of the ones, or is it Dragon Quest 11 where it's like an MMO? Is this Dragon Quest 10 or 11? Wetling, for the aquatic fanatic, with the skin of beautiful blue of the ocean, these are the people who live their own water-loving way on a beautiful archipelago set in the sea. Reveling in their freedom, they devote themselves to the finer things in life, such as music and romance. Through a peaceable people, they are prepared to use their speed and strength to fight for those they love. That one sounds the most appealing at the moment. Dwarves, earthy little go-getters, the diminutive race of people live in harmony with nature and have built a sophisticated civilization amongst the spectacular mountains. With their green skin and distinctive large ears, it's easy to spot a dwarf. They can also recognize them by their engineering prowess, dexterity, and fiery drive to get what they want. No. Oh, that one looks cool. Elves, airy and graceful. The beautiful race are known for their delicate wings and their backs and their profound love for their forest home. Highly cultivated, they set great store by learning tradition and good manners. They count many expert sorcerers capable of wielding powerful spells among their numbers. Oh my god, they're Hylians with wings. Poppers. Oh no, Poppets. A blooming good laugh. This colorful folk prize fun above all else and believe there are few problems that can be solved with a healthy dose of jollity. It's not all about laughter though. Their serious eminently skilled with magical arts and excel at craftsmanship. Though they are less gifted as warriors, they believe that life is short, so we might as well all have fun. And then this one. Ogres, fiery but friendly. This physically imposing race sport horns, spiky shoulders, and impressive tails, and make their homes in punishingly hot, arid regions. They respect physical strength and never shy away from a fight. A noble people, they will always use their formidable strength and stamina to defend less powerful comrades. I would definitely either be a wetling or an elf. Like, the wings and the magic sounds fun, but like, this sounds easy. And it sounds fun, you know. Romance, tropical area, it's cute. Oh, what was the ones? Oh, those two don't have a thing. Well, I think that might be all for now. In the next episode, I guess we'll continue doing quests in Tickington. So, that's going to be all for now. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!